Okay, this is Citizen's Eye, and I'm here today with Stuart Bailey of Leicester Civic Society. Afternoon, Stuart.
Hello.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what's going on today?
Yes, this is our annual Heritage Fair, and Leicester Civic Society put on an exhibition stand for the public here at Bishop Street Methodist Church once a year on a summer Saturday, and we have with us today, sharing in the exhibition, the Victorian Society, the Leicestershire Industrial History Society, and the Leicester Museums Technology Association.
Yeah, and how's today gone so far?
It's gone extremely well. We've had quite a few people in and quite a few people joined, so yes, we're very pleased.
What kind of message are you trying to send out to the people of Leicester?
Well, we're trying to send out a Save Leicester's Heritage message, basically, because we campaign for enhancement and improvements to the quality of the historic built environment of the city. And a lot of people have been very responsive to that. As I say, we've had quite a few people in today, and we've had quite a few people join.
Yeah. Now, I went to several of the mayoral hustings, and the issue of heritage buildings came up quite a bit with a lot of support. What would you hope would happen now the new city mayor's in place?
Well, he's got to be able to get his feet under the table, so to speak. He said, you know, to add to the metaphors, he said he was going to hit the ground running, but he's been there less than a month, and one has to make some allowance for the scale of the problems he's got to cope with. But we're hoping for a greater awareness of the quality of Leicester from Peter Salisbury, and we can see developments coming up that will enhance and improve the city, and particularly heritage-led regeneration. But we've got to see what happens. Yeah, it's early days yet.
Yeah, in the hustings, he seemed very keen on utilising buildings already there rather than making sort of extravagant new builds. Yes. Do you think that is a good way forward?
I think it is. It's a Civic Society campaign. It's on our website at this moment. Yeah. The City Council owns a number of historic properties dotted around the city, not just in the city centre. That would be perfect office accommodation for their departments if and when they need to move out the Newark Centre. The Abbey Park, Western Park Farm would make ideal headquarters for the Parks Department, and the cottages on Castle View would be ideal offices for Museums Department. And almost next door to us here, of course, is the former Central Post Office building, which the council own, which has got an enormous amount of office accommodation in it, and a big public hall. So departments that have a lot of public visitors, like council tax, housing, planning, building control, could certainly fit into a building that size. So there is a distinct possibility and capability in Leicester to do that sort of thing. And of course it will save them money and provide new uses for our buildings, which is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned the quality of Leicester. I think Sir Peter was actually the City Council leader that published the book. Yeah, do you think something like that, a new edition of that, might be useful?
Yes, it might well be. I think this is a project dear to Sir Peter's heart. Yes, he was leader at the time the Quality of Leicester was published. Yes, I know it's something he's very keen on, and I think that's why he used the phrase quality of Leicester in his manifesto. That's the phrase that clearly sprung readily to mind. Yeah.
And if people wanted to find out more about the Civic Society, how would they go about doing that?
Well, a good way is the website, www.leicestercivicsociety.org.uk.
Stuart, thanks for the interview today.
Thank you, delighted.